Hey guys, I'm Chris Lee Kennedy and welcome back to AMC Coming Soon, your guide to what's new in AMC Theaters and why you should check it out. It's that time again. It's time for me to break down what's hitting AMC Theaters this week. Not sure what to check out? You will once we're done. We have an intense action-packed movie, a quirky family ready to take you on an adventure, a hysterical comedy inspired by a real-life journey, and a remake of a Spanish horror film from 1975. Looking for an intense action movie? Then you will want to check out The Equalizer. McCall is a former Black Ops commando who is dedicated to starting a new, quiet life in Boston. After faking his own death to get out of his old one, he truly believes that he has left his past behind him. That is until he meets Terry, an innocent young girl who is being controlled by Russian gangsters. McCall decides he can't stand by and watch her suffer at the hands of these thugs, so he comes out of self-imposed retirement with a very specific and deadly set of skills. McCall serves vengeance in a way no one could prepare for, because he is the Equalizer. Get ready to be on the edge of your seat with this action-packed thriller story. If you're a fan of Denzel Washington and movies like Man on Fire or Safe House, then you're in luck because he plays the title role. Fans of Training Day will also be pleased because Washington reteams with director Antoine Fuqua, who helped him win his Academy Award for Best Actor. If you like other great action films like Taken or The Way of the Gun, then you won't want to miss this rated R film. Are you ready to have a little family adventure and fun this weekend? Then welcome to a very new and exciting family called the Boxtrolls. They are quirky and mischievous creatures that have stumbled upon an orphan boy who they've named Eggs. Raising this human boy under the streets of Cheesebridge in their spacious home has been all fun and games up to this point, but now the sinister Archibald Snatcher comes up with a plot to get rid of the Boxtrolls completely. Eggs takes matters into his own hands by taking a trip above ground and into the light, where he teams up with the feisty Winifred to come up with a plan to save his family. This adorably charming film is amazing to watch as its creators take stop motion to a masterful level. Sir Ben Kingsley, Toni Collette, Elle Fanning, Simon Pegg, and Isaac Hempstead Wright are just a few of the names lending their voices to these amazing characters. If you are a fan of Paranorman or Coraline, then you're in luck because their talented creators are behind this film as well. Don't miss this PG animated adventure. Are you ready for a good laugh? Then check out Pride, which is inspired by a fabulous true story. It was the summer of 1984, Margaret Thatcher was in power, and the National Union of Mine Workers was on strike. There was a gay pride march taking place in London where a group of gay and lesbian activists decided to raise money to support the families of all the striking miners. But their support isn't welcome, as the union is too embarrassed to accept it. Being activists, this of course doesn't scare them away. Instead, they decide to cut out the middleman and go directly to the miners. Packed up in a minibus, they begin to trek to a village in deep Wales to drop off their donation in person. Get ready to join in on a hilarious and heartwarming journey about two very different communities who may just form a surprising partnership. Director Matthew Warchus takes us back 30 years and shows us how the miners' strike also helped gay rights and human rights in London. The film is ultimately a romantic comedy, but instead of two people, it's about two worlds colliding and finding a way to accept each other for who they are. Fans of Bill Nye in films like Love Actually or About Time are in luck as he stars in this film as well. If you are a fan of movies like Milk or The Kids Are All Right, then you won't want to miss this one. Looking for a horror film with an international flair? Then Más Negro que la Noche 3D is for you. Also called Darker Than Night, Más Negro que la Noche is the remake of the legendary 1975 Mexican classic horror film of the same name. Greta is a beautiful young woman whose extremely eccentric aunt passes away, leaving her a very large mansion, but only on one condition, that she cares for her beloved cat, Becker. Greta moves in with three of her closest friends and soon starts enjoying the gorgeous house and summer by throwing some wild parties. Suddenly they realize they have lost track of the beloved cat and soon find out that it has drowned in the pool. What started as an incredible summer soon changes to a chilling fight for their lives as strange and evil things start happening in the house. Fans of the original classic horror film will definitely want to check out this new remake. If you're a fan of other Mexican horror films like El Espinosa del Diablo or El Vampiro, then you won't want to miss this rated R horror film in 3D in its limited release. And with that, we close this week's edition of AMC Coming Soon. Head over to amctheaters.com for theater, showtime, and movie ticket information on all of our releases. I'm Chrisley Kennedy. Thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.